Hello, today we are going to be talking about the Alterna Caviar anti-aging hair care products. I've been purchasing Alterna products for a long time. I actually have, it's an older video, but I mean, all the information is still good on this bamboo volumizing line that I've been buying for years. In fact, I buy these big guys because my husband likes it too. But today we're going to be talking about the Caviar line. If you're new, hi, I'm Nicole. I'm so glad that you're here. Before we get started, if you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and give this video a like. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, knowing that people like what I'm putting out there and they put it out to more people. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Since I've been purchasing Alterna products forever, I was absolutely thrilled when Alterna sent me these products to review. The fragrance that these have, oh, it's just heavenly. It's light and fresh, and it's just very luxurious smelling. It's kind of like, Oribe has that signature scent. I think this smells just as good. And everyone's always talking about how great that is. And it is very nice, but I like this just as much. And it's wonderful when you're shampooing and conditioning and using it all, but it isn't overpowering afterwards. You know what I mean? You really would have to kind of lift up your hair and, give it a whiff. I'm now, 8 or 9 hours after I shampooed my hair this morning. But it's just wonderful and light and lovely all day long. So, okay, that's enough about how it smells. But to me, that is something that I do care about, how my shampoo smells. Obviously, it needs to work, but I do like it to smell nice. So let's talk about these products in the order that I use them. Okay, so what I did a couple days ago is I shampooed with a chelating shampoo. So that's a shampoo, if you don't know what that is, that kind of takes all the minerals and all of the buildup off of your hair. When you've been using mousse and hairspray and styling products, they can kind of build up, and your normal shampoo might not get rid of those. So I used that, and then after I rinsed that out, I kind of gently dried my hair with an Aquas hair towel, and then I applied this. This is the Caviar Anti-Aging Restructuring Bond Repair Mask. And then I left it on for about, 8 minutes or so. I shaved my legs and did some other stuff and let that just really penetrate. If you want to give your hair really a special treat, I would recommend actually getting out of the shower, leaving it on for about 30 minutes for really, really deep hydration. I haven't done that with this yet, but that's something you do really with any mask. So I'd highly recommend that if you have some time. And then I shampooed it out afterwards. Editing Nicole here. I misspoke. I did not shampoo it out. I just rinsed it out and styled my hair as usual. And that just really gives your hair that little bit of extra oomph. I mean, I'm 52 years old, and this is my hair. There are no extensions. This is my natural hair. I do throw a Halo Couture or a different extension in that I have once in a while just to add a little extra oomph. But this is a hair review, so I'm not going to do it in extensions. I want you to see my actual hair. So I did that the other night. Let me show you what it looks like. It's just a thick white cream like this. And the way I like to apply it is I'll take a dollop and I'll kind of rub it in my hands, and then I will work it kind of in the ponytail ends area, like this, and work it into my ends really, really well. And then I don't want to get into my roots because I like all the volume I can get here because my hair is so straight. But then what I'll do is I'll take a little bit more and I will run it over all the ends and edges, but I avoid the root area. That's just how I do it. If you've got really thick, luscious hair, you might, do it differently, but that's how I do it. And then, oh, it just smells so good. So that is the mask. Now, what I did last night was before I went to bed, I took the Caviar Anti-Aging Restructuring Bond Repair Leave-In Overnight Serum, and that is supposed to strengthen and protect damaged hair up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So what this is, it's a very light cream. I'm just going to go ahead and take a little bit out here so you can see it. It's very, very thin. They call it a hair serum, and it really, does feel like one. It's very, 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 very thin. It's not very sticky or anything like that. So what you do with this is you then work it through your hair before you go to bed, and it absorbs into your hair. And what's nice is it's not thick or gooey or anything, so you're not wrecking your pillowcase. I mean, I personally, if I've done this a couple times, I'll change my pillowcase just because I change my pillowcase anyway, usually about every 3 or 4 days. But you could sleep on them. I've slept on it again afterwards because it's very light, and I feel like by the time I actually hit the bed, it's soaked into my hair, so I don't really worry about it. And then the next morning, I just shampoo as usual. It rinses out. I'll condition as usual. And that's what I did here. I used that last night, and then this morning I used the shampoo and the conditioner. And I have to say, it was really nice because I let my hair air dry most of the way on most days, and my hair just, looked and felt great. I mean, because I was going to see you guys on camera. I did style it, but you know, I ran some errands and, you know, worked all day. I work from home, you know, earlier in the day before I started filming, and I just had my hair, you know, kind of going, and the ends were looking nice. You know, I had some volume. I hadn't teased anything. My hair looked really, really good unstyled, and you know, that's saying something, because you know, a lot of times you really have to kind of work the hair after you've washed and let it air dry. But I mean, I really, really liked how it turned out. And so now I, you know, use styling products and, you know, a little bit of a curling wand on it. And, you know, here it is. So, again, I've been using the shampoo, conditioner, the overnight treatment, you know, also for several weeks here, and have really, really been enjoying it. I had my daughter, who has thicker, wavier hair, try it out. My husband, who also has thick, more curly hair, try it out, and they all really liked it. In fact, my daughter kind of stole this a little bit. I was like, you can't take that back to college with you. Okay, let's see why they say this is supposed to work and be an anti-aging solution for our hair. So they say that caviar extract is one of nature's richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids, and caviar extract restores moisture, elasticity, and shine to your hair. They say that it has a caviar bond enforcing technology that's specifically engineered to seal hair cuticles that have been damaged through chemical processes or physical stress. It detects cracks and fissures in the hair surfaces, cementing them together and smoothing out the hair fiber. And then it also has an age control complex that's based on the science of anti-aging skincare. It's a proprietary complex that combines caviar extract to nourish and antioxidants to prevent damage and encourage microcirculation. And they say that the ingredients work in harmony to undo the effects of chemical, environmental, and natural chronological aging to give new life to hair. It's free of sulfates, SLS and SLES, parabens, formaldehydes, formaldehyde-releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oil, retinol palmitate, oxybenzone, coal tar, hydroquinone, triclosan, and trichlocarbon, and it contains less than 1% of synthetic fragrances, and it's gluten-free. The other thing I'd say about the shampoo and conditioner, a little goes a long way. This really lathers up a lot. So, you know, watch how much you squeeze out. You know, this is the type that opens up by turning, and then you squeeze the bottle. So later on, you know, when you get towards the bottom, you're probably gonna have to store it upside down a little bit, because, you know, while this is squeezy, it's not super squishy and it's not a pump or something like that. So just give it a light squeeze, because you don't need a heck of a lot when you're using it. I have to say, I'm really, really loving this line. I mean, I didn't think I could like another Alterna product as much as the bamboo line, but there are more products in this line, so let me know if you want me to get a hold of those and try those out too. I can try to go ahead and do that in the future also. And go ahead and make sure to look for my video about the bamboo line too, because this is really good stuff, especially if you have thinner, finer hair like I do. I mean, I have a lot of hair, but it is thin and fine, and you know, I just need that extra oomph sometimes when I'm trying to go for bigger hair. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys so much. If you have any questions, put them down below, and it's not goodbye, just so long until next time.
It's beluga. Macmillan orders it every year.